Well, Neal, a caddy gig this week on the PGA Tour, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, can't complain. It's an awesome opportunity for Kevin Hall, my friend, who I'm caddying for. So I'm honored to be here, give him a chance, help him, get through this week and do his best.
Walk us through how your relationship with Kevin and how you got to be able to do this.
We met playing college golf, and I played at Xavier, he played Ohio State. We were playing in the Marshall Invitational one year. We had the same putt on one hole, and we did paper, rock, scissors to see who would putt first. I lost. I putt first. I lipped out. He made his putt, and then he ended up winning his first collegiate event that year. He's played really well, and we just hit it off since then. Traveled on mini tours and stuff like that. So we had a really good relationship together, mini tours and everything. So I took sign language as my foreign language in college after meeting him. So that really helped our relationship. But he's so easy to communicate with and all that good stuff. So that didn't really matter. So.
When he found out he was in here, how easy was it for you to be the guy he wants on the bag?
I just caddied for him in November in second stage, and we did really well there. We missed by one shot. So fresh with his yardages and his game and his personality and everything, we're pretty fresh. So we, it was in our relationship, obviously. So he said, "Yeah, you ready to go?" I said, "Yes, sir." So
you've got a familiarity with Kevin's game. What are his strengths and weaknesses, and where do you like him as a golfer?
Yeah, he has a lot of confidence off the tee. I mean, that's one of his strengths. And then his short game is really good. He can be a very confident player, and with a little momentum, that's his go-to. So we're just gonna try to keep the ball in play off the tee in the fairway, and that's where I see him succeeding out here, especially at Riviera. It's fairways and greens out here, and stay patient on the greens. So that as long as he can stay patient on the greens, one of his strengths is 6 feet and in. So when he misses a few of those because of late tee time with some bounces and stuff like that, stay patient and stay positive and let that go, because that's his strength. So just stick with that, and that's pretty much his strength. So.
Where did you guys do the second stage of Web.com?
It was at Magnolia Grove in Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how close was he? And how good was his game at that point?
His game was pretty solid. I would say it was about 95%, and he knew he was close. You could just tell. You don't have a leaderboard or anything at Q school, so we had an idea of what the number would be, but we just tried to play one shot at a time. Maybe got a little nervous on the last hole, maybe not, but he pulled his driver on the last hole and made a bogey, and we missed by one. So that was heartbreaking for him, because he was playing good enough to make it through, and was really excited for the opportunity to get the final stage for the first time. And so he's done a great job of staying positive, working hard. A couple weeks went by, got over it, got back in the gym, started eating healthy, and went down to Florida, goes to the villages for the off season, and then all of a sudden this happened with the Charlie Sifford exemption, and I told him, see, stay positive, work hard, and he's got another opportunity. So.
Well, and these exemptions out here are so precious.
Yeah.
How do you try to put all that aside and just make this another week?
You just try to stick to your game. Stick to your bubble. You have a team that's here with you. Of course, enjoy it at the same time, because it's a spectacular place. You got all the best players in the world that are here playing, but stick to your game. Once it's time to tee up on Thursday, we have a plan. We stick to that one shot at a time and see what happens at the end.
We heard in the media center that he's still the boss, but what is your role in regards to your on-course relationship with Kevin?
I have to keep him positive, for sure. We have to put our friendship aside, and it's strictly business on the course. That's why he can trust me, and if he has to get on me about something to take pressure off of him, I know that that's what's happening, and I don't take that personal, and that doesn't come between our friendship. So that's why it's good that I'm out here with him, and he trusts me to be here. So we have that strong caddy player relationship on the course. Off the course is when we're friends again.
How have you gotten to know Riviera? Do you have any experience here?
Since Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Yeah, so we played in the Pro-Am with some people that know the golf course very well. We've had some caddies walk with us on Tuesday, show us the place. I had an opportunity to catch up with an old teammate, Jason Kokrak of mine, who's tied for second place out here last year.
Wow.
And he gave me a lot of insight, very simple information, but at the same time subtle, so you have to pay attention to a lot of little things on the greens, and that's where, like I said earlier, staying patient has come from, and so that's been great. So we're packing it all in, but so we can be ready by the time Thursday comes around.
Will you wear the Stritch golf hat the whole week?
I'm gonna wear Stritch golf hat. You know, I'm the coach there, and I enjoy it very much. So I'm gonna stay comfortable with my Stritch golf hat, and you know, we're in a good place with our team, and you know, as long as that's on there, I feel comfortable. But you know, this week's for Kevin.
Does caddying, now that you're a coach, is it any easier? Is it almost like you're coaching Kevin? Are you doing a lot of the? Will you say anything similar to him that you might to any of your golfers on the men's or women's team?
100%. It's getting into coaching has you know, turned a little perspective for me on the game. I have to take my own advice a lot when I go play myself.
Yeah.
So when I'm in a caddy role, it's it's all coaching. You're coaching. You know, as a college golf coach, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're caddying for all your players at all times, the whole time. You wish you could be with every player at all times, but you try to have a plan, get to where you need to be on the golf course where you think it's going to benefit your players the most, and you're basically helping them club selection, rules questions, you know, strategic management on the course. So yes, you're their caddy. So this is great experience for me to soak in as well, to see how the best players in the world do it, take it back with me to Stritch and show my players what it's all about.
So if he wins this thing, you've got a decision: continue coaching or be a full-time caddy.
We'll take it one shot at a time.
One shot at a time. Yeah, that sounds good. Neal, thanks a lot for talking, and enjoy the week.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.